The time has officially arrived. Join me for the first Decorate video of the 2024 season. I have a lot of beautiful spaces to bring to you guys, and I promise this video will get you in the spirit, so make sure you stick around. Hi everyone, welcome back. I am so excited to be back and filming once again. It feels like it has been 10 billion years per the usual. I don't even know where to begin. As I'm sure, I need to address the elephant in the room. We are super late in the game this year, and I don't even have words. Just know that I apologize. I didn't mean to be this late to the game with decorating, but it has just been a year, and I don't want to make excuses, but if I'm being honest, this was the year of just having zero time for anything. I took a promotion recently at work, and again, I'm not trying to make an excuse, I'm just being honest. It's just been a lot of work, and it's just been a huge adjustment in my life, and it's really preoccupied a lot of my time. So anyways, I just wanted to make that disclaimer really fast and just let you guys know that I'm sorry that it's taken me so long to get on here. But that does not mean we are not going to make the most of the season. Today I have some really fun spaces planned, and we're going to be decorating 2 spaces actually. So I have 2 spaces that we're going to be decorating in today's video. So today we are decorating my Curio cabinet, and we're gonna do the display that I always do here, but I've added some really fun things. That picture you saw is from last year, but I did add some really fun things this year, and I'm so excited for you to see the finished product. And then in addition to the Curio cabinet, today's video we're also going to be decorating my fireplace, or my mantle I should say. And the mantle came out so cool this year, you guys. I can't wait to show you. And so I just decided, since I'm short on time for this Halloween season, I'm gonna combine videos, and I'm gonna try to make the most of what's left of the season. So those are the 2 spaces that I'm bringing to you in today's video. So let's get started. So currently I am just adding the fall leaves, which is a step that I always do for my Curio cabinet. And I always like to start with this just because it really kind of brings in all of those fall vibes. For those of you who have been, a part of the channel for a long time, you know that I love combining fall with Halloween, or harvest with Halloween. So decorating with these leaves every year is just a great way for me to tie the 2 themes together. Plus, they're very nostalgic. And then this cornstalk I picked up at a local nursery/farm. I decorated with one of these last year too, and I absolutely loved how it came together. Now we're just adding our little pumpkin men. I got these at Home Goods last year, I believe. And I had been looking for them for so long, so I was so happy to be able to actually bring them, and bring them to life in this display. This is a little Bethany Lowe piece that I picked up last year as well. I really love it. It's absolutely adorable. Now we're just kind of fine-tuning things a bit. And it's time to add just a few pedestals and some candles. I like to use these just to add a little bit of height and variation in my displays. And now it's time to add those cute little Bethany Lowe designs, and I think these are the Bethany Lowe and Joanna Parker designs. These are those pieces that I picked up at Christmas Traditions. We can't forget our little owl boy right there. I absolutely love these pieces. These were the pieces that I had always envisioned for this display, and I was so happy that this year I was able to make that come true. And now we're just putting some fabric over our pedestals and our candle just to help kind of blend it into the display. And now it's time to add our vintage cutouts, because no vintage Halloween display can be complete with an authentic vintage piece. And I found these pieces at an antique store last year, and they always just kind of help tie this theme together. And there is Alex coming to give the final seal of approval. And now we've moved on to the bottom portion of the Curio cabinet. I was really excited about this year because I decided to add to this display. This whole bottom section wasn't even a thing last year, so I was really excited to bring this to you guys this year. So we just added a little hay bale that I picked up over at, I believe I picked that up at Lowe's. And now we're adding these cute little apple crates. I picked these up on Amazon and I absolutely adore these. They have a really beautiful vintage color to them. And then here we're just starting to add our little jack-o'-lanterns. You'll see that I do a lot of kind of finessing and moving things around just to kind of see what works where and, you know, where things look the best in the display. This cute little ghost I actually picked up at Balsam Hill this year. He's a new fiber optic piece, and I absolutely adore him. And then there's our little pumpkin man. I talked about him in one of my previous decor haul videos. I absolutely love him in this display. And then now we're just decorating with our little cat guy. I decorate with this guy every single year. Again, we're just moving things around just to see where things look their best. You know, this is a great way for you to just kind of really put in some artistic flair and just kind of see what, you know, makes your heart happy in these kind of situations. Because at the end of the day, we are decorating and styling using our hearts, and, you know, I figure that's how most of us do our decorating. And now we're just kind of adjusting Mr. Pumpkin Man and his mischievous cat. We're just getting them kind of in the final setting that I wanted. I ended up deciding on having Mr. Pumpkin Man up on the crate. I just kind of figured that fit his character the best. And now we're just getting ready to fill the crate with a bunch of these harvest squash and gourds. These were faux squash and gourds that I picked up over at Michael's. I filled the crate to make it look like it had, though it had just been knocked over, the crate itself. I just wanted to look like the Pumpkin Man had jumped up on top of the crate, knocking it on its side and spilling out all of its fall goodies. And I really love how this design came together, and I'm really excited to bring it to you. I spent a good while trying to get as organic of a look as possible with the gourds and the squash that was falling out of the crate. I wanted it to look like it literally had just been tipped over. And now we're just adding the other two crates. All of these apple crates here came as a set, and I actually love these. I think these are really, really cute, and I feel like I could use these in any decorating, in my home, even outside of Halloween. I kind of feel like the possibilities are endless with these, because they really are. They're very aesthetically pleasing, and I was really happy with them. But now I'm just filling these crates. I'm filling the last two of them with the rest of the squash and the gourds. I bought so many of these squash and gourds. I'm not even kidding. I don't think I'll ever have to buy anything like this for the rest of my days. And now we are just getting ready to finish up here, and here's the finished product. And we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed the Curio cabinet. I had an absolute blast bringing that display to you. Now, as promised, we have moved on to the fireplace mantle. And this is going to be the old world, what I'm titling the old world Halloween display. So here I am just adding these faux florals, or these branchy faux teardrop florals, as well as some LED flameless candles, or pillar candles I should say. I really wanted to find something that would go as a good centerpiece here, and I definitely feel that these fit the bill. Now we're just adding those jack-o'-lanterns that I talked about in one of my previous decor haul videos. I picked these up over at Christmas Traditions. And I'm really excited about this display, you guys. I've never tried this display with this mantle before. I've never done this display ever, really. And I was so excited with how it came together. You're really gonna like it. Again, the whole focus here on this display was to make this look like this is how they would have decorated way back in the day. You know, something that you would have seen like in the Sleepy Hollow movie. You know, the Tim Burton Sleepy Hollow movie. I wanted it to look like this was how they decorated, you know, before modern electricity or modern decor or even before the Halloween as we know it today. I just wanted it to look like it was old world and magical. Now we are just adding some of this dried floral that I picked up over at Target this year. You know, because the teardrop faux florals just weren't enough. We had to take it the extra mile and then add on top of that these dried real florals. So I'm excited to show you how that all came together. Alex came by to give the final seal of approval, and it looks like it all checks out. And now we're just kind of finessing and kind of rearranging things just to get everything as aesthetically pleasing to the eye as possible. I really just wanted this display to look as cohesive and organic as possible. And now we're just adding some of the finishing touches to the dried floral. I wanted everything to look symmetrical on each side, but not identical. I still wanted it to have its own touch of character. I bought so much of this dried floral this year. I got this at the Target threshold line, and man, let me tell you, they came through in the Target threshold line this year. I loved all of the dried floral they had. I probably picked up maybe 24 bundles, so I guess 24 bundles of this dried floral to bring this display to you all. And I'm really, really pleased with the end result, and I just can't wait for you to see it. Now we're just turning on our flameless candles to the timer setting, and let's get ready to take a look at the final product. Now it's time to take a look at the finished product for every space that we decorated today. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me and decorating for Halloween. I was so excited to bring these spaces to you, and I hope it gave you all the Halloween magic, and I hope all of you are having a safe and a very happy Halloween. Now let's just take a moment to sit back and enjoy these spooky, magical spaces, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your holiday. As always, guys, please stay safe and happy Halloween.